Today marks 17 years that I've been creating YouTube videos, and I'm celebrating that by sharing with you all the space where I create all of my music and all of my videos, and where I create the audio podcast for women and girls who create. I'm also excited that someday in the near future, I'll be able to invite other creatives, artists, producers, and musicians to come to the space, come to the studio, and create their own content as well. Hi, I'm Jamie Grace. I'm a self-produced artist based out of my own studio in Atlanta, Georgia, and I cannot wait to show you guys around. This is room 1, and it's where I do most of my work, so let's take a tour. We'll start with my piano. You guys just might recognize it from the Fighter music video, but also from a ton of my videos over the last 10 years at least, since I've had this upright piano. My daughter draws on it, which is my favorite thing about it. And on top of it, you'll see my ukulele case, which is from the first ukulele I ever got, my Luna, as well as some cassettes that I'm turning into digital files from my dad. As of right now, I haven't done that yet, so Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I promise I'm gonna do it right after this video. Anytime I ask my mom for a piece of furniture, which is often, she immediately says yes. There were only 2 times in my entire life that she's ever been like, I'm not sure. And it was this green locker and this green chair. They're both hers, but for whatever reason, she eventually said yes to both of them. So thanks, Mom. This is storage and also great for background visuals. My Taylor guitar that I've had forever, and then my banjo that was picked out by Banjo Ben, who played on my song White Boots. This is my bookshelf, mostly for background stuff. You can see my vinyl collection, and that's actually an entirely different YouTube video if you want to check that out. And you can also see just a few of my favorite things. That's also my daughter's easel because she's taking over the studio gradually. It's almost like anything that's mine becomes hers. Sounds like a familiar mother-daughter story that I've shared recently. This is my keyboard, Old Faithful. She has been around forever, as well as my Jamstick guitar that's actually very new to the family, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. If you're familiar with a MIDI keyboard, well, you push the notes to go into your DAW, like Logic or Ableton or GarageBand, and you're making the sounds. Well, that's what this MIDI guitar does by Jamstick. It's really awesome. I love it so much. Thank you guys for sending it to me. I use it in real time, including my record Dreamers that drops this September, so be on the lookout. I have another storage cabinet, which I'm especially proud of this charging drawer. My husband cut a hole out of the back of it, so it looks a lot tidier than it did before, but man, I'm really proud of this drawer. My desk, Autonomous sent me this desk. Thank you guys so much. I have my main MacBook on it, which is where I do all of my audio production, and then I have these 3 different situations on my rack mount. I only use 2. One of them is for more like emotional reasons. I've just had it for a long time, bought it from someone that means a lot to me. And then you'll also see my camera. That's what I use when I film like videos from the angle of my desk. And then I've also got a couple of JBL speakers, which were sent to me by JBL. Thank you guys. And I've got this really awesome backdrop of like an astronaut living her best life. So that makes me happy. I also love this chair and this tripod, which is what my camera is standing on right now. The vocal booth, which is a really long hallway just outside of this room, it gives what it needs to give for audio purposes, and it's where I recorded my entire new album, Dreamers. But visually, I haven't given it my own little spin yet, so we're gonna just pause on zooming in on that way too much. It has a Morgan Harper Nichols banner, a Jamie Grace, She's Family Tacos banner, which I do love those things, but I haven't gotten to like do all my lighting. Anyways, the hallway slash vocal booth leads into the second room, which is like 70-80% finished. And I want to show it to you guys because it's pretty new. I've only filmed like 1 or 2 videos in there so far. And I cannot wait to show it to you guys. Babe, can you come film something for a second? So this is the main room, control room, if you will. I'll take you guys into the tracking room, but we gotta walk through the super vibey vocal booth. The lights are not cool yet, since why it's super dark. Here's my mic stand, that's a wall. And then this is room 2. If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe because I filmed an acoustic version of my song Washington on these 2 microphones. Wait, where are they? There's one here and then there is one here. I recorded that in here like an hour ago and I'm posting it either tomorrow, or the next day. So please subscribe if you have not subscribed just yet. But this room is really cool because it's more of a tracking room, less of a control room. And all of the microphones are wired to that front room that I showed you guys. And then of course, we've got some visual stuff with like all these different lights, this amp that I'm probably gonna be selling on Reverb soon. If you guys know about Reverb, where you can buy like gear and stuff. Then I've got my drum set, which is from when I did my first headlining tour. And I've been working on learning how to play drums again. And then this fireplace that has some of the cool Jamie Grace moments over the years. And there's lots of guitars around this room because I'm just really grateful and really blessed to be able to have a lot of really cool guitars. Well, also some of them are my sister's. And one belongs to my brother-in-law, but don't tell them. But my favorite thing in this room is the wall that I'm looking at right now. For my 25th birthday, which is a really special and emotional birthday for me, I had it in Minneapolis. And most of these are from that day, from like birthday gifts from that birthday. But some of them are things that have been mailed to me over the years. And I'm just so grateful that you guys like mail me stuff and draw pictures. And it's really special. It's also really cool because Isabella, my daughter, doesn't really know a lot about that life for the most part. She knows that I sing a little, but and I have a podcast and I do, studio stuff. But she was blown away as she was watching me put all this up, and she was like, "Mommy, did someone draw a picture of you?" I was like, "Yeah, it's, it was a crazy time, kiddo." So that's really special. Getting to share this with her and getting to just kind of show her how cool you guys are, and just, I don't know, a lot of really special moments. The next phase, or kind of what's next for Jamie Grace, will be 2 different multi-purpose rooms. One of them is actually already kind of in the works. It's got a really cool decorative space with a lot of awesome vinyl, and it'll be a writing room, a creative space for people to get together and have workshops and learn more about the creative process. Another multi-purpose room will serve more of a mini production studio to be able to write, but also record your own demos and maybe even a podcast or 2. There will also be a room specifically for video content. It'll be monochromatic, so there will be a green space and a yellow space and a pink space, and I am so excited about it. If you want to be a part of what I'm doing here, the best way is to, 1, subscribe to me on YouTube here. But if you do want to sponsor any of this financially, you can join that here on YouTube or on my Patreon. And anything that you contribute goes to my independent music, videos, and this creative space. I could not have all of this if it were not for you guys, or if it were not for the support that I get through YouTube and the support that I get through Patreon. So thank you guys so much for contributing, for liking, for sharing, and commenting. All of those things. It truly does make a difference, and I cannot believe that I'm celebrating 17 years as a YouTuber. It's a really exciting thing, and I am truly honored. So thank you guys so much, just for being awesome humans, and for streaming my songs and watching my videos and all of those things. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, bye.